Hello, fellow jams. It is Jamy here, and welcome to the serial killer tier list. Alright, in this tier list, we will be ranking the serial killers' overall effectiveness and how much of a fucking G they are. Alright, let's fucking get it started. Starting with John Wayne Gacy. So he's known as a real killer clown. This was the OG, bro. OG killer clown. Before Pennywise, bro. Who actually assaulted and murdered 33 young men and boys. So he's also a pedophile. Now that's not quite on. Alright, that's not quite on. That makes him go down a bit. Gacy was executed by lethal injection. So he got caught and he died by it. But he's, by this information right here, he stopped killing after 1978, which means, did he get caught in 1978 or did he just feel like stopping? When did John Wayne Gacy get caught? 1978. So it was because he got caught. Fascinating. Now, he killed a fair bit of people. I was like 33, right? Yeah, 33. He killed 33 people. Now, if it was 33, if that was it, I'd probably say B tier. Alright? Like, he only killed men, and he was executed by lethal injection. But, I'm sorry, you touched boys. You touched little boys, John. Well, you're also fat, John. Alright? No one fucking cares if you're fat. Jeffrey fucking Dahmer. Milwaukee Cannibal. What a weird name. Was an American serial killer who murdered and disassembled 17 men and boys between 1978 and 1991. His crimes involved sexual assault, necrophilia, and cannibalism. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, so his kill count was a lot shorter, but man, he upped the ante a bit. But compared to John Wayne Gacy, he's sort of like he upped the game a bit. You get what I mean? I'm thinking A or B. I've had A tier killer. A tier killer. Like, bro, doing all that to the dead is like the most disrespectful shit possible. Like, this man, I don't know what Jeff was thinking. I don't know what was going through his head, but he's tapped in the head, and that's all I gotta know. Born December 18, 1948, is a notorious American serial killer and necrophile who murdered between 10 people between 1964 and 1973. So a bit more of a time gap here. Including his grandparents and mother. What? Bro, so he killed his family. He's either at John or below John. He definitely don't deserve beat. In fact, John killed so many more people. John's on a different level to this dude. I'm gonna say D tier. Edmund Kemper? Nah, bro. Rodney Alcala. I don't need to Google this, man. I saw a documentary on him. And it was actually, so I'm putting him in A tier. During his killing spree, convicted 8 murders between. Wait, he only killed 8 people? This dude's f***ed up. But I remember a documentary. This dude's f***ed up. This is personally my favourite serial killer. Fucking hell, 130. Do you guys know how crazy that is? Like, that's like 1/3 of your year. That's worth 4 months worth of killing. Like, fully. Oh my god. Nah, S tier, S tier. S fucking tier killer, bro. S tier killer. I've never heard of this dude. Pedro Filho.
Say that again?
was a Brazilian serial killer and self-proclaimed vigilante. So this man thought he was Batman, who has claimed to killed over 100 people, primarily targeting other criminals, and often sentenced to 71 minutes. This is sick! My man was a self-proclaimed vigilante, who later becoming a YouTuber and what? Of Brazilian Dexter. This dude is Dexter. This dude was Brazilian Dexter, bro. What the fuck? Bro, this can't get more insane. Bro, this is so reassuring. I thought we'd just see a lot of horrible people. Don't get me wrong, he isn't a horrible person, but he's killing more horrible people, including his own. Okay, I was like, oh, killed his own father, who was imprisoned for killing his mother. So I can't lie, he's had it coming, bro. I can't lie. Post-release afterlife. After his release in 2018, he operated a YouTube channel. Oh no, wait, is it still up?
Boa tarde, pessoal. A paz do Senhor.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we reserve S tier for people who actually learn. You get what I mean? Like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, he was a good serial killer, but was he a good person? No. He later on became a good person, which I think is good. Richard Trenton Chase, 1950 to 1980, so he died at 30. He murdered 6 people in California between December 1977 and 1978, so it was only active for like a year. He committed acts of cannibalism and necrophilia. Yeah, that's something I've realised. When people have a lower kill count, they always do more up shit to a body. I don't think bedwetting, pissing yourself in bed, compares to awesome or being cruel to animals. I don't think that at all. I think we put him next to Dharma, you know. I think he's on the same level as Dharma, I can't lie. Like, the differences with him and Jeffrey Dahmer is that Dahmer completely sound in the head. Ted Bundy, let's look into Ted Bundy, was a notorious American killer who kidnapped and murdered numerous of young women and girls across several states during 1970s. Known for his charm and intelligence, he used manipulation, often feigning injury to lure victims, confessed to 30 murders, though suspected to be many more. So there's still people they couldn't find. Victims and crimes confessed to 30 murders between 1974 and 1978, though experts believe the true count is much higher. He keeps the victim's severed heads as trophy. Bro, this dude's f***ing Predator. He's f***ing Predator. He escaped custody twice. What the f***? Killing more women before his final arrest in 1978. They couldn't find him for a year. S tier. No, A tier. He never learned. Pedro Lopez. Fucking related to Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Pedro Alonso Lopez, born 1948, known as the Monster of Andes, is a Colombian serial killer responsible for the sexual assault and murder of over 100 girls, potentially 300. That's crazy. So he confessed he's killed 300 women. That's crazy. He got convicted in he served only 14 years. So he's still out there. Somehow just living life. Look, this dude is still out there. Well, one of these dudes, I'd probably this one to be fair. But this dude is still out there. Okay, if you're a pedophile, you're restricted to C, D, E, and F. Aline, or not? I'm just gonna say Aline. 1956 to 2002 was an American serial killer who murdered 7 men in Florida between 1989 and 1990. While working as a sex worker, claiming self-defense against rape, she was convicted and executed by lethal injection of October 2002. Now, she didn't kill many people. She is the first woman, but nonetheless, but I bet there's more to come. I'd say C tier. I'd say C tier. Oh, that. Nah, E tier, I don't go with. Because the thing is, yeah, like, nothing worked. She tried lying, but even though she did lie, she got caught. Meanwhile, like, look at Ted Bundy, for example. He could lie his way through anything. He was manipulating everything. You get what I mean? Richard Speck. Not to be confused with Spock from Star Trek. Richard Speck, 1941 to 1991, was an American mass murderer who brutally murdered 8 student nurses in Chicago. So he targeted nurses in Town Hall 1966. After breaking into the dormitory, holding 9 women captive, he raped and killed 8 of them over several hours. He was convicted and originally sentenced to death, later commuted to life, and died of a heart attack in prison. This dude kinda sucks. The issue I have with him, he got caught, like, instantly. Like, he got caught instantly. Like, don't get me wrong, he was out for a good minute by looks of it. Like, this shit happened in July 1966, and he got convicted in 1967. In fact, no, you can't be next to him and Kemper. You don't deserve E tier. This dude deserves E tier. God knows who's gonna deserve F tier, alright? God fucking knows who's gonna deserve F tier. Robert Hansen, known as the Butcher Baker, died in 2004. That's so recent. Butcher Baker was an American serial killer who abducted and raped and murdered 17 women in Anchorage, Alaska. You're the greatest. I know what's ever gonna take you down. You're the best. I know what's ever gonna take you down. After his arrest in 1983, Hansen confessed to 17 killings and 30 rapes. So he was also a rapist. So he has a plane. That's pretty cool. He gets some points by having a plane. But adding fly strippers out, fucking killed them in random deserted places, which was sort of smart. Meanwhile, all being married, having a bakery, and not trying to look normal, he avoided the death sentence. So I'd say he was pretty smart about it. He also made sure he didn't kill too many people, which was smart. But Ted could do it, bro. Ted could do it. So I'd say B tier. I'd definitely say B tier. 100% B tier. Luis Garavito was a Colombian serial killer and rapist who murdered at least 193, potentially over 200, young boy. He lose points for being a pedophile, you know. So he killed over 200 people in the span of 6 years. That's mad. Thinking about putting him in A tier, you know. I'm thinking about it. I'd say A tier. I'd say A tier. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, go like and subscribe, and if you want more tier list content, you know where to look. You look on my channel, because I'll be uploading far more tier list content for you guys, all for you. So please come watch, enjoy the video.